In this moment of probability, your eyes drop in greed and inevitability.
I just don't see what the big deal is about it. You know, sex! I just don't see why it's so hard to talk about. I mean, you can say the word around your parents and you get a big lecture. Make sure he's using birth control and he's using condoms! Okay, Mom, I get it. Yes, Dad, I heard you. Don't even try to ask questions to your teachers unless you want the gross STD picture parade. And your friends? Well, to them, there are only sluts and virgins, neither of which you're supposed to be. So where does that leave the rest of us? Well, confused. That's where. I mean, I just want to be able to say the word sex without eye rolls and awkward silences. Sex. Sex! And be smart. Like me.
Her hand lifts up my shirt. Freezing shivers race through me, and not just from her tongue snaking around mine, but from her hair wild down her back. Her fingers work their way up my thighs, slide up, caress me, and slide my zipper down. Stop. I fold my hands over hers. I'm not ready. Her laugh fills the car, free and clear. I keep forgetting, she says. I'm sorry. Her eyes, green, lock with mine, and I can't help but kiss her. And that is enough.
A red stain, small on pure white sheets beneath me, spreading outward. Above me, his lips shaped the name of the God who would never sanction this. And those same lips press against mine. That same tongue on the heels of a moan collides with mine. I clutch him close. Those lips should become mine. That tongue should become mine. But never have I been so aware of what is mine and what is his. Never have I been so alone in a body, now for the first time, share. I arch my back and join his moan, because that is what you do. But it is not what I expected.
What we embody alone is not what we are together.
You cannot define this, no matter how many words you use.
What I see in her is like staring in the eyes of a lie and tearing it apart. Like freedom walking out of its cage, the truth cannot be contained. Like your words, my clothes are stained, but without the pain.
Instead, they are soaked in our love.
Daylight shines on what we've been given, and on nights like these, all emotions are driven.
On nights like these, there is the sight of breathing, the sound of speaking, and the feeling of love. Skin on skin, there is nothing between us. We can't possibly get any closer. You are already inside of me, and I am filled with unimaginable pleasure.
We move, in sync, in a blur. The dress in your hands, falling into her like sand, filling yourself up in each moan with every grain. Acting on instinct, you've become an animal. The bedroom you've cried in, thrown your pillows at the wall in, the same room you rest in when it's all over, has become your jungle. Walls in your mind cave in, you are out in the open. Left to chase Aphrodite with your bare hands. She runs fast, but loves slowly. tension breaking, each sense rearranging, bright eyes, light sighs, tangled thighs. Her heart is yours without even saying it. That's such an ugly word. Innocence.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it. At least that's what I hear. It's not that I don't want to, necessarily. I just haven't found that person yet. You know, that person. That person that makes me feel crazy in a good way. Go 30 Rock and Star Wars in the same breath. That person who makes me blush, and no one makes me blush. Tolerate it when I can't stop giggling, and who can play guitar. Okay, maybe the guitar thing isn't a deal breaker, but I haven't found that person yet. So I haven't done it yet. And maybe that makes me old-fashioned, but I don't really think so. I think it just makes me romantic. So yeah, everybody's doing it, but I bet there's a lot of us not doing it too.